To carry out any kind of change to the OMNIAlog configuration, you must have logged in as an administrator. Furthermore, you must make sure that OMNIAlog is in config mode. Choose Channels Configuration from the menu on the left, followed by Digital Inputs. The Digital Input Configuration page will open, on which it is possible to configure the digital inputs. OMNIAlog has two digital inputs that can be independently configured as trigger, rain gauge, and wind gauge. Enabling these measurements, OMNIAlog will always be in acquisition mode and, therefore, will never go into sleep mode. Bear this in mind when thinking about autonomy. Based upon the type of digital input, certain features present on the page will be enabled or disabled. By choosing trigger, for example, in the In1 input field, it will be possible to choose whether to evaluate the rising or falling edge of the signal and how many extempore acquisitions to carry out in the case of an input impulse being revealed. Trigger is useful when, for example, it is necessary to carry out extempore, not programmed acquisitions in correspondence with a seismic event. In this case, you only need to connect the digital output of the seismic control unit to the digital input of OMNIAlog. Choosing, for example, rain gauge or wind gauge in the In2 input field will make it possible to choose the sensibility with which to convert the counts into engineering units and insert the measurement unit of the reading. OMNIAlog records the reading and zeroes the counter every 60 minutes. Once the configuration has finished, press Save Changes to apply the changes.